polygenic inheritance. So what do you mean by polygenic inheritance? It is the inheritance in which some traits are controlled by several genes. That is, multiple genes control one trait. For example, if you take the human skin color or the human height, we can see that the parent will be of some color or height, and the offspring will not be exactly equal to that of the parents. And one thing about the Mendel's law of inheritance is he didn't say anything about the blending of characters. So what do you mean by blending of characters? He crossed the pure tall and the pure short, and he found that in the heterozygous form only the offspring resemble the parent, right? And he didn't observe any of the intermediary characters between the tall or the short. So that is one of the disadvantages in the Mendel's law of inheritance. So he didn't observe any of the intermediate characters. So he didn't express anything about the blending of characters, right? So here in the case of polygenic inheritance, if you take the human skin color or the human height, so there occurs a variation. Not all the individuals are of same height, or not all the individuals are of the same color. So here there occurs a variation. Right? So it also considers the influence of the environment. Environment also, it influences the color of the person and also the height. So in the case of polygenic trait, the phenotype, it reflects the contribution of each allele. So there are many alleles which is responsible for the skin color or the human height. And the effect of each allele is additive. So they together contribute to the skin color or the height. For example, if you take the color of the skin, if 3 genes, for example, A, B, C, they control the skin color. So here the dominant forms are the responsible for dark skin color. So if the person is having all the dominant alleles, then the color will be dark. And the recessive forms, small a, small b, and small c, therefore light skin color. So genotype with all the dominant alleles will give the darkest skin color, and genotype with all the recessive alleles will give the lightest skin color. So the genotype with 3 dominant, so among these 6, if 3 dominant is present and 3 recessive alleles, it gives intermediate skin colors. So all these are additive, that is by the addition of the individual effect of these alleles based on how many dominant and how many recessive alleles are present. In this, the number of each type of alleles in the genotype, it determines the darkness of the lightness of the skin. So this is called the polygenic inheritance. So what do you mean by polygenic inheritance? It is the inheritance in which the trait are controlled by several genes or multiple genes are responsible for the inheritance. Then that is called the polygenic inheritance. Okay.